If you want heaven to move, can you let your heart be moved? This is the power of prayer. I've been, praying a lot the last couple of months, and sometimes my prayer has brought me onto my knees, and I was going through what I would say is like an awakening and into my heart, and God has been guiding it. Christ has been guiding it, and also this person that I have been deeply in love with the last 6 months. Unfortunately, he can't receive the love that I have for him, or he's not ready to. It's not the right time. And with that yearning, obviously, has come a lot of grief, and I've experienced a lot of grief in my heart and my mind. And I realize it's not grief about him. It's this grief of putting a man above God, and this hole that has been empty in my body and my heart, and I've been trying to fill it my whole life through this man and this connection and this thing and this experience. And it's really like humbling to get to that place of nothing's gonna fill that void. Only God, the Holy Spirit, can fill that. And yeah, it's been really humbling for me to get to that point of like even just forgiving myself for this little girl inside of me that has been seeking my Father's love, my physical Father love, yes, but also the Father love, Daddy in the sky, God's love. And no man can fill that. No man can fill that. No Tom, Dick, Harry. Like, that can only be filled through my yearning to deepen with God. And Christ has been a process. I got baptized in last August, as I was going through like a big shift, and I also separated from another man that I was totally putting as God and trying to seek God in him. And it was really a journey of humility for me to like have this wave of grief happen for a couple of months, and then kind of repeat the pattern again because I hadn't learned the lesson. And this has been my theme in life. And even though I went celibate for 6 months, and I wasn't full celibate, I was like still connecting intimately, but not full sex. That was something I was reserving, and I have wanting to reserve for my husband. And obviously I feel like God in the Bible, he says wait until you're married to have sex. And I realize that now because I give my heart so easily. I have given my heart so much to these men that I've idolized and thought was God. And I've really been humbled every time that that's happened, and had to go through such a journey of just opening my heart and getting it cracked and suffering, I guess, like being the cause of my own suffering. And, wanting to give myself too soon. And even in the last connection that I was in, it was the first connection where I withheld sex because I really wanted to build a heart connection first. And even though we did make love and it was beautiful, I didn't honor my full need to fully be claimed and to be fully chosen by him before giving myself to him. And that's something that I'm learning now from the next connection that I have with a man. It will be my man of God, and it is going to be my man of God, my husband, the father of my children. And I feel it so deeply in my heart to hold that energy and to hold that prayer of really choosing myself and choosing God first, and no longer putting my man on this pedestal. And of course we want to see each other in the human field, eye to eye, heart to heart, human to human. But if we have a tendency of giving our power away, which I have had, and maybe if you're listening, you too, it's really important for me anyway to learn how to give that power to myself. And through my connection to Christ, through my connection to God, has been filling that empty space that I've been trying to fill through XYZ, money, possessions, men. For me, it's been more men, my addiction. Thankfully, I don't have, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do drugs or anything like that. But we all have our vice, right? We all have our vice. Yours might be something different, and I'm sharing this from my own lived experience. So I hope you can learn from me that nothing's going to fill us in the way that we wish to be filled. Only God can fill that void. And we're going to be seeking a long time. And I'm here to help women and men stop the seeking, because I know how lonely it can be trying to get this need met, this void filled that only God can fill. And yeah, we're going to be seeking and searching a while. So with that, I hope this transmission of love is really, you're receiving it in the way that you need to. And I'm just so grateful for your presence and for you listening. And yeah, I'm here to support you if there's anything that you're moving through, if there's anything that you need help with, a prayer, a poem, mentorship, anything like that. I'm really here to help people come into union with God, and just through his love and yearning for us to know him, bridge that gap so you can cultivate the faith yourself, and I can just be that bridge to support that transition. So yeah, let me know if that resonates, and if you have any questions, I'm here for it.